Bar rescue exposed. The dark past of bar rescue. The secret truth of bar rescue. Honestly, look at me. I showered today. I told y'all I was gonna get hot again. And I'm faking it right now. That's the crazy thing. I have a monitor over here. That's why I keep looking over there. Am I looking at myself? Yes. Do you know that there are literally AI plugins that I can make my eyes look at you, even if I'm looking over here? That's crazy. My narcissism is gonna love it.
Welcome to the MikeMGTV drinking game. Mike has been officially diagnosed with 14 out of the 19 things that causes people to lose focus. So grab a drink and take a sip every time Mike starts talking about something that has nothing to do with the goddamn video.
I just got a haircut. I'm feeling cutty. I have the dangly earring. I don't know what it is about the dangly earring, but I feel like it makes me like edgy.
What do you think about one dangly earring? Oh, enough said. And you know what else? It's always like the hottest fucking person trying it.
So I'm wearing the vest again. I feel like it's my look. I'm gonna switch up the bar rescue videos a little bit. We're gonna review information. The reason I love doing bar rescue stuff isn't necessarily because it's a good show. Because it's really, honestly, not that great. God forbid I talk about any other reality show. Y'all lose your fucking minds. But bar rescue is very niche for me because it deals with bartending and reality TV. I can give commentary on both of them things. And I hear a lot of stories about people coming out with their experience filming bar rescue. And a lot of times, I want to tell these people to shut the up because they honestly didn't know what they were signing up for. And I originally was gonna look up a bunch of like these interviews of people coming out about their experience of bar rescue. Oh my God, it wasn't real. Which I hate that people perpetuate because as somebody who's been on several reality shows and might do more because I have a lot of debt I need to pay off, please, where did all that money go? Where did all that money go? This. It went to this. One of the things I've been doing to treat my mental health is not solely relying on YouTube. Multiple forms of income, mama, so I don't have to worry about how successful a video is, and because that stunts my creativity. I don't want to have to make videos just because I think those are good. I want to make a video because I want to make a video. That's why I started doing these spicy videos, because I wanted to switch it up a little bit. I wanted to make videos with my friends. I wanted to talk about gay things. I wanted to be nasty, but I still want to do bartending stuff. And it's helping me. I just made a whole video reacting to alcohol-free tequila. And I don't care if people like it or not. I've been drinking this stuff. I'm helping myself. Sometimes I need to feel like I'm drinking. You know, sometimes I just need to feel like I'm not in control. Like role play, like choke me, but don't kill me. No. As I was searching for these interviews of people coming up with their traumatic experience on bar rescue, that's the most traumatic experience. Try having Lindsay Lohan tell you that you're an unredeemable mess on global TV. As she's in psychosis, and then go on Good Morning America and tell everybody she's sober. I'm such a good liar. It's one of my many skills. Recently, as I've been medicated, my filter has gotten even less. I just say things. It's like I have Tourette's. It's just like I cannot stop myself just from saying whatever is on my mind, and that is gonna get me in trouble. On the internet, I can edit it out, and it happens a lot. How did we get here? As I was looking for those interviews, I found an article that has like the complete history breakdown of all the messed up shit that has happened on bar rescue. And I was like, honestly, mama, work. So what we're gonna do, bitch, is we are going to react to this article. But as y'all know, if you watch Messy Pod, which is coming back soon, surprise, my dyslexic ass can barely read. I've said this before. You remember those reading groups? Do you also have reading groups? Gen Z, what's going on? Does that make you feel uncomfortable if you're in the lower reading group? Because you can always tell if you're in the lower reading group. There'd be the bald eagles, the ravens, and then the pigeons. I was a pigeon, bitch. Teachers were savage. They didn't even hide it. They wanted you to know that you were fucking stupid. We are gonna utilize technology. I'm gonna put the article in the generator, and it's gonna turn it into a voice and read it to us. Whee! So this is Bartender Reacts to all the deep, dark, evil secrets of bar rescue exposed. I hope it's juicy. I hope it's good. I hope it's not something stupid like reality TV's fake. It's not. We're gonna get into it. We're gonna get into it. I'm gonna explain. Speaking of explain, I have a goatee. I don't even want to talk about it. You know what's creepy? And bartending is creepy. I'm literally poisoning y'all. I'm literally giving, alcohol is poison. It's poison that makes you feel good. I'm tricking you into thinking that you're enjoying putting poison into your body. You know you're poison, you're feeling me poison. Go ahead and plug in the text into this free website because I'm not doing the fucking AI ones that turn this text. We don't need Snoop Dogg reading us about bar rescue. When these videos are pulling in hundreds of thousands of views, again, what happened? Then I'll pay for Snoop Dogg, all right? All right, let's see if this was a great idea or a terrible idea.
John Taffer is an American hero. After all, he's trying to save bars. And as of April 2020...
Is he trying to save bars? Or is he just literally a genius of marketing and is marketing himself off the backs of people in life-crushing... Hello? Should we have John Taffer come in and save this bar? That is the collab. I'm gonna put that into the universe. We need to manifest that. I wanna film a video and have John Taffer just react to me film a video. I want him to just yell at me. I want him to beat the shit out of it. I want John Taffer stab me and stuff an avocado up my ass.
Reviving struggling bars across the United States doesn't come without a little drama. As anybody who has watched even
a little drama. Didn't the owner, the terrible, repulsive owner of the gay bar, didn't he end up unaliving himself? Or did he just die? Also, John Taffer is an American hero. We got firefighters, policemen, well, the good ones, the ones that aren't terrible, veterans, and John Taffer's ass. Look at his face. You know what? I feel like you ever look at somebody and you can tell what kind of they got? I think he's got like a medium size, kind of thick, but it smells a little bit. Like it's a little too musky. And I feel like he doesn't trim his pubes right. I feel like I'm a psychic, you know? Teresa Caputo, ho. Bring in the men, let me predict your dick. That's the show. Oh my God, the dick whisperer. That's a title, bitch.
Want John Taffer to save your marriage? He can do that, or at least try to.
What? He can do that, or at least try to. Okay, yeah, same. Want Mike to fix your plumbing? He can do that, but at least try to. What?
Let's dive into the ups and downs of the popular show, and what fans don't always see when the cameras are rolling.
You're gonna see the producers making the show. You're gonna see the producers turning real life into a linear story. That is why people think reality TV isn't real. You have to take real life and make it fit a story plot. What happens actually happens, and then they edit it. What do you think, I'm an actor? You think I can act? I can't even act right. Everything you say, you say. Everything you do, you do. Producers might make suggestions, but at the end of the day, you're in control of yourself. You can't be mad at production for trying to make you do things. I gotta stop leaning. Whose angle is this? I'm literally wearing a vest to like give you the illusion of a waist.
Landing a spot on a reality show where someone is willing to spend their money to save your failing business seems like a pretty sweet deal. The actual task of getting on the show is pretty straightforward. You simply fill out an application just like if you were trying for a coveted busboy spot at your local watering hole.
A coveted busboy spot? What busboy spot's coveted? You literally don't even, you can have a lobotomy and be an amazing busboy. You pick up the plates.
Bar Rescue has another method, by narrowing down geographic areas. The show producers will sometimes do an open call in certain cities or geographical areas looking for distressed bars and call bars themselves to see if they're interested in appearing on the show.
Imagine getting that phone call. Imagine either option, having to go and say, hi, my business is terrible. Or worse, having them call you and say, we can tell that your business sucks. I just can tell by looking at the decor that this place is in debt. That's why I have a white wall. I need to save this bar more than anything. John Taffer never listens. He didn't listen to me. He won't listen to, I can't. I'm crazy. Oh my God. The beard is gone and you don't have the illusion that I have a jaw. You're gonna lose your WeHo card. The gays are gonna, the twinks are gonna come and beat the shit out of you with heels and obnoxiously large fingernails. You guys, I think I found something I'm worse at than reading. Copy and paste. I shouldn't have to do this. I shouldn't have to work the equipment. I'm the talent.
But for someone with an impressive CV like Taffer, there are a lot of people ticked at him. Many accomplished bartenders hate John Taffer. He often says stuff that is flat out wrong, like this. Tequila is inherently made from mezcal, which mescaline, the hallucinogenic drug, is made from. So tequila can have a hallucinogenic component. You might be talking to someone who's not there.
Honestly, been there.
In the real world, tequila and mescaline come from plants with similar names. But those plants...
I don't care about none of it. Mescaline? Where is this? Where I want the secrets. I want the dirty tea. I was all ready to be like a tea channel. The Gossip Queens are laughing at us right now. Come on. So John Taffer didn't know shit about me. I lie about stuff I know all the time, I guess. So John Taffer said something stupid and didn't actually know facts. Oh, I've never done that.
And that's not the only questionable thing he said.
Oh, shit, here we
Know
go.
how to cure a hangover? Don't drink too much. Given the price of time machines, that'll be tough when you're on your 4th screwdriver.
That's like being like, you know how to not be fat? Don't eat. Like, what? This is why I always say that bartending is not as hard as people think. You work your way up to the fancy cocktail shit. Find a bar where you're gonna be making gin, tonic, vodka, soda. Just do it fast. It's soda in a gun. Come on, move. Really, all you have to do is be able to hustle. That's it. You want that money and not. And if people are rude, yell at them. Tell them to get the fuck out of here. What are you risking? $1? Out of here. Bar Rescue has been accused of fakery. Okay, this is where we're gonna get into it. This is where I'm gonna tell you the tape.
You don't have to watch one whole episode of the show to find out it's fake. People who have been on the show will save you the time, like Nina Wyatt of Schaefer's Bar and Grill, who said the crew fed them lines.
Okay, that's such a read on yourself, you stupid bitch. If the crew is feeding you lines, it's because you're not being interesting. If the crew's trying to feed you interesting things to say that will drive the plot of the story, that's because you're not doing nothing. You're not doing your job. Which honestly is at the same time not your fault, because you're not being cast as a personality, so how would you know? But yeah, sometimes the producers or the crew will feed you a line to further drive the story forward. You know what I mean? Maybe we gotta rush it, maybe we gotta push it. The scene is really happening as is. But now we gotta move things along, or maybe, hey, let's shift to this topic. It's a show. It's some of y'all in the Midwest on these Bar Rescue episodes. You're like the
Be nice. I'm finding it.
bean sprouts in the Thai food. You know, you pick them out every time because they don't need to be there. What is this pose? What is this pose? Why do I literally portray myself the most unflattering way across the board? The way I sound, the way I carry myself, the way I act. In a picture, stunned. Then you meet me, it's like, get this f***ing away from me.
She isn't the only one throwing around accusations.
Okay, here we go.
Owner Ryan Burke said, during my first interview, I was asked how much money we are losing each month. My exact words to the producer were, what would you like me to say?
Smart. But that's also her fault. She just said, what do you want me to say? She could have just been honest. But at the same time, you're on this show because your place sucks. Like, did you scam Bar Rescue? Because if you scam Bar Rescue, now you have to lie and portray yourselves as failing. You have to lean in. Like, what else are you gonna do? I'm fully in love with Reese Walzer, remember? We're in love. She's married. She's fully fucking married.
And I'm just gonna say this now because I already see the comments. See, you guys lied. Reality TV is fake. The producers didn't know it was fake. We lied to them. We tricked MTV, and we won. But every fight we got in was real. Every conversation we had was real. Everything that happened when we got there was real. We faked the story to get us on the show. Does that make sense?
Producer's response, for our story, you are losing $10,000 a month and losing your house and closing down next month.
Because guess what we have now? We just created stakes. We have shit on the line here. You know what that causes? Energy, drama, feelings of emotion, like, oh my God, these poor people. It's keeping people watching. You know how hard watch time is?
All of which isn't true.
They don't have to say that. They are a full-grown adult. Production's not being like, if you don't say this, this is gonna happen. You can say no. You don't have to say what production said. So what you just proved to me is that you're a liar and a weak bitch. When I got in a fight with Reese, that was an actual genuine fight, and I was like, oh Jesus Christ, I just verbally screamed at a black trans woman on Globally TV, I'm destroyed, and I was genuinely sorry. Like, I was crying for days. Production brought me in the confessional, and they were like, so Mike, we're totally on your side. Wasn't Reese being such a bitch? Why don't you talk about what a bitch she is? And I'm like, absolutely not. I'm already in a hole. You want me to say, what about a black woman? Are you crazy? They hated that. Producers hated me because I'm literally a producer. So, like, I know what y'all f***ing doing. And sometimes I will allow myself to be produced and sometimes I won't. You're in control of it. You play ball or do you not? Are you able to have your own plan? Are you conniving enough to do it? Are you a terrible person? If you're gonna do reality TV, you be a terrible person. Like that gay bar episode, that manager who deadass died, he was a monster. Monster! Best episode of Bar Rescue, by far. I don't want to see good people, okay? If I want to see good people, I'll go down to the soup kitchen. I want to see monsters. That's why they put me on other shit. I don't get put on more shows because I'm stable and nice. Like, I'm a nice person, but when I get paid, you want to pay me? You give me some money to be a monster? The amount of money it would take for me to do some awful things is not that much. Like, honestly, buy me some McDonald's. It's altered reality. Like, yes, the situations you're in, you'd never normally be in. Real life is not that interesting.
Pirates Tavern said just about the same thing. It was basically coerced and staged to be an opening act for a re-rescue.
Pause. And you mean to tell me that you have a problem with starting an opening to have a second episode? That's All Stars. You leave it open-ended. Leaving it open-ended, then they can't close it. That's the whole point. This is entertainment. Because your pirate bar actually did really suck in real life, bitch. You just mean to tell me that you left it open-ended so that you could have a part 2. The fact that they need a part 2 about your bar means that it's that fucking terrible.
They brought in a bunch of extras to fill the house, and we were told what to say and with whom to speak.
They bought in that's because you're not filling the house. If you were filling the house, they wouldn't have to pay extras. You know how cheap production companies are? Why did I throw that vape? I need that. I have one vice. Let me live!
And too many lines are really, really badly delivered for this to be anything. And too many camera angles are just right, and too many...
So what the camera angle thing, here's the tea. If they hear you say something and they didn't have a good shot or they didn't catch it, they'll have you say it again. And that's not fake. You genuinely had that conversation. They're just making you have it again. Those are awkward. I did that a lot on reality TV, especially on Lohan Beach Club, where you're having like a genuine heart-to-heart moment, and they're like, "That was beautiful. Can you do it again?" I'm so sorry I gave you gonorrhea. I'm skipping so many parts of this because literally, like, John Taffer's signature catchphrases, John Taffer's success story. It's sucking his musky. It's sucking that musky. I'm surprised they're not selling a candle of it by now. He's not gonna call you back, girl. Give it up. Give it up, delicious. You look like a man. Like, see, that's a perfect example. Who's writing that? No one's writing that. Bye, pumpkin. Bye, pumpkin.
After the bar closed for the evening, Farrell and Mills, who were friends, got into an argument. Farrell shot and killed the country singer. The episode had not aired yet on Spike TV and was immediately pulled from the rotation, but then it was aired anyway.
What?
Spike quickly issued a statement apologizing for the incident.
Our bad.
Oopsie.
Oh my God.
He received a 20-year sentence for the crime.
20 years? For killing somebody?
There's been a lot of failing bars featured on Bar Rescue,
Okay.
and according to John Taffer,
Yes.
he's found that there's one thing that they all have in common. Excuses.
Yes.
He explained, via America Jr., just how often bar owners had a reason ready and waiting for their failure. And
They have an excuse because it's not their failure. They don't want to work. I've had bar owners that don't train you because they just don't wanna, but they will fully yell at you when you don't know what to do. What?
How many of these failing bars have owners that end up listening to John Taffer's advice and saving their business?
Hold on, pause. How? These people don't give a about what John Taffer is gonna say. They just are willing to look bad in the moment so that y'all are gonna come in, give it a whole makeover, spruce everything up, pay for all this shit. They literally just want you to take care of their debt, get some promotion, and pay for new equipment. It's a small price to pay. I was willing to look like a misogynistic, racist transphobe for some money. Yeah. Fully also knowing that nobody was gonna watch the show. And also, the only people that mattered, you guys, wouldn't know that that is absolutely not true. So, and even if people did watch the episode, the press tour I would go on. Lohan Beach Club almost made me a sexual predator. They literally said I got naked in front of children and I exposed myself in front of children. It's a family place, I was fired. There were no children. They edited in clips of children. Are you crazy? On a global TV show.
He tried to help 205 bars. Of those, 101 stayed open,
Okay.
4 closed, and 11 had gone up for sale.
That's a good, that sounds like that was at 50%? Don't make me do that. I don't think that's awful. In business success, and in bar businesses, most bar businesses fail on their own, even the ones that are good. Pub just closed, because taxes are high. Like, there's a bunch of reasons. I'm pissed. I'm so pissed, I had to put on this jacket to feel better. The last video file is corrupted. What did you do? $5,000 camera, explain yourself. The one that was $150 a price never did this, but you increased. You crispy as hell, man. You stay. But you are expensive. If you ever
ever. Sound fuzzy? You fucked.
Luckily, we didn't lose much, but we did lose like my favorite one. They set up one of the owners of the bars they were helping to say inappropriate things to John's wife when she went in for recon, and John beat his ass. John beat this man's ass. And now I'm over here wanting to suck that musky dick. Pissed. I'm pissed. I spent all this money to make great content. I'm here on my iPhone. Explain yourself. No matter what we do, no matter how much money we invest, we will always be messy. I'm MikeMGTV, and you're welcome. Goodbye.
I brought the drinks. Everybody screaming my name at the same time.